New information tonight in the murder of Migos rapper Takeoff. So while no one has been arrested yet, we are hearing a first-hand account from someone who tried to help. Fox 26's Sherman Desselle spoke to the local nurse who was with Takeoff before he died.
Yeah, this nurse with 30 years experience tried to help Takeoff as he suffered from those gunshot wounds before he died. She's choosing to remain anonymous after social media comments questioned her emergency response.
I could not have lived with myself if I knew I had the equipment to save his life and I didn't act on it.
A local nurse, who we'll refer to as Jane, heard the gunshots from the location where Kirshnik Ball, the Migos rapper known as Takeoff, was killed. Shortly after the shooting, she grabbed her medical bag and ran to the scene.
I was like this, too. I was scared, but I had to go.
As people on the scene guided her to the 810 Billiards entrance, she heard a man screaming. It was Quavo, Takeoff's bandmate and uncle, pleading for someone to help. Jane can be seen on the video trying to assist Takeoff, who was on the ground. She checked his pulse and wished she had better news.
The uncle was very distraught. I mean, after I told him, I said, no. And I started crying, and he grabbed me, and he's like, please, please. And I started bawling.
Many people on social media have questioned her actions, wondering if she could have performed CPR.
That would not be appropriate, especially with a gunshot wound. You would never do CPR because you would be circulating the blood, and the blood would go right out of the hole. So the first thing to do is to put pressure on the wound.
She's been following the case and hoping for justice for Takeoff and his family soon, urging anyone that knows who shot him to speak up.
And I just want something good to come out of this. Somebody to know that good people sometimes show up just because.
We also have more information on the male victim who was shot and then left the scene. We're told TMZ confirms it with police that it was Quavo's longtime assistant who was shot. He's suffering non-life-threatening injuries, but as of last night, still remains in the hospital. Reporting from Houston, Sherman Desselle, Fox 26 News.